You get up, you trouble spice, you trouble coffee, you trouble this one. Leave people alone, make them do what they want to do. Do you think that it's hard for them to remove you from this country for your behavior? I tell you today, a.k.a. O'Neil Thomas, Foota, I tell you this, dog. I swear on the Bible, I swear to God up to the Creator up above. You come back online and you use my name in any of these form of things and put things on me that you don't know about me, I promise you this. I am going to move forward because I already figured out how much it costs to move forward. And I'm going to take you to 50 Washington Street in Newark, New Jersey. And you're going to have to come to court.
Listen, family, welcome to another video. This is Lady B. In this one, you want to hear from DrLove. I send a strong warning to Foota hype. Listen to the video, watch it till the end, and let me know what you guys think. And remember, if you're not hit the like button yet, go ahead and do so now. Watch the video till the end.
Yeah, brand new Nige Boy and Mr. Vegas. Name of the song is called Waterfall. And the first song we played was Kelly Savage and Nige Boy. And then, you know, the next song is coming out soon. Nigel Hector. And you know, so if you go get the Mother's Day song for Nige Boy have a Mother's Day song. Superwoman. See? Anyway, big up on yourself. I don't know, so I don't come on live this early. I don't come on live this early because we have a lot of things to do, but I have a little bit of time that I can spare. Well, not really spare. I want to adjust this for the last couple of days, but I couldn't adjust it. But I wanted to get certain things clarified first, and I wanted to make some call first and talk to, you know, the big boss them. Now, we talk about and may I adjust it for reason because many of you adjusted that way. This is not a stunt. This is not anything to do with the viral, and this is not a joking matter. Right? Talking about O'Neil Thomas. And I notice how I come and I say I'm going to be talking about O'Neil Thomas. Does anybody know who O'Neil Thomas is? Does anybody on this page know who O'Neil Thomas is? Any one of you know who O'Neil Thomas is? Because we want to know if you know who O'Neil Thomas is. Any one of you know who is O'Neil Thomas? On here? That I can update you who O'Neil Thomas is. Anybody on here know who O'Neil Thomas is? That I can adjust who is O'Neil Thomas. One before we continue and all of that. And I hope you guys are watching my Facebook page to understand these things and all that, to see what I talk about on Facebook, right? Now, if you guys was watching my Facebook recently, a few months ago, and people on here can confirm, I met one of the big boss for Facebook. You know, so Mark Zuckerberg, I will on him, runs Facebook, but there's other people who have position in Facebook. And Facebook, you know, so run under Instagram. And I met one of the executive for Facebook, right? Want to know about it, right? I met one of the executive for Facebook. We have a message on the phone that we've been communicating. I met him, physically met him, was there talking and all of that. So, I meet one of the executives for Facebook. Therefore, I am not saying that I'm going to get a lot of things done. But the fact that I met one of the executives for Facebook, and it's his Facebook runs on the Instagram, that tells you a lot that there's things that I can bring up and there's things that I will be bringing up. Right? And they own WhatsApp too. I have the message in my phone. As a matter of fact, I want to think that's not a joking thing, this. Right? I never go to the messages because there's other messages that we are talking about in there. I met him in a barber shop in South Orange, New Jersey. One of the executives of Facebook lives in South Orange, New Jersey. Lives in South Orange, New Jersey. And I did not know that until I was running my mouth. I went to a place and that's how I know that he lives in South Orange and I met him. Right? Okay, now, O'Neil Thomas now. Now, apparently, O'Neil Thomas always have this thing to come on online and always attack people online. And O'Neil Thomas lives in America and feel like him is untouchable in America, right? And he lives in the United States of America. And when him ready, him come up online and him talk about who gay from who not gay and talk about people's sexual preferences or whatever it is and he make it be his business. Right? So the fact that he make it his business and all of that, because as I said before, when a man straight, a man don't have time to be paying gay people attention and entertaining the people. When you're straight, you hold a straight road and stay over there. So what they do don't have nothing to do with you. If they're bringing it to your community or bring it to your kids or they're right in front of you within the public, then you can adjust it. You understand? I don't business with them. No. First of all, O'Neil Thomas, I have to know what I'm saying because I want you to understand where the matter of this is. Today is the 6th of May. 6th of May at 9:27. O'Neil Thomas, right? I dare you to press live and come on live and use the word again and say, Dr. Fish. I dare you to press your live. Come on back on live and use my name in any manner like that. I dare you to come on and do it again. Press your live and come on back and use that word again. When you don't know nothing about me and you don't know nothing about a lot of people. You like to put gay on people and you make it be your business. First of all, you're here in the United States of America. Don't live here. You're here catching here. You're here in the United States of America seeking asylum. And you may say me adjust it in a way. That means when the time come, nobody can say this or that or I'm liar can't say this or whatever it is. You live here in the United States of America seeking asylum. And I don't know what grounds you're seeking asylum under. But you're here seeking asylum in this country. A country where there's straight people and there's people that are not straight. That lives here in the United States of America. And you live on coffee name every day. You live on spice name. You live on other people name in the music industry who should work for you and who should not work for people because it is your problem. You get up every day and you cause a problem and you harass people every single day and think it is cool. Now, seeking asylum in America, there's rules and there's certain things that people can do and there's things that people cannot do. Right? Now, at the end of the day, people do what they want to do. It has nothing to do with you. But Foota, I'm going to tell you this, a.k.a. O'Neil Thomas. You cannot use my name on any live as you did with Coffee and Spice and all of them and nobody take no legal action. You cannot use my name. The next time you press live and come on live again and use my name in any of these manners, I guarantee you there's few things that are going to happen. You're going to find yourself in courthouse. And I will go to the extra miles to get as much letter as possible. And I will also reach out to Coffee Them manager and get letter. And I will make sure that I build a file against you. And I will present it to the court. And I will drag you right in the state of New Jersey. Because a few months ago, when you came to New Jersey, and I was inside a Michelle restaurant and you saw me. You came in and you did it and you come in and order your food. You never have nothing to say. You never have one word to say. You come in and you order your food and you leave. Because you couldn't say nothing right there when you see me. Now, let me tell you something. Harassment in America is very serious. You don't want to get harassment charge against you in America. You don't want to find yourself in certain things. And not only that too. You continue on that manner and you come back on live and use those words again. I am going to bring your name and bring your page to that person that runs Facebook, part of Facebook, and I'm going to get your page removed. I try my best to get your page removed. Try to get you to remove from the internet. And I will drag in court, and I will make sure that you find some way to pay for any harm that you have caused to anybody. And not only that too. If you continue on that manner, and keep coming online and doing the things you're doing and mix up my name in the things you don't know about me, I guarantee you this, you cannot come back in the state of New Jersey to do no form of performance. Nowhere in New Jersey. Nobody in New Jersey can book you for no party in New Jersey. Not when we live in Jersey. So you're either going to pick your money or you're going to make the right decision. Because if you come back online and use my name in any of those manner and feel like, say, you're untouchable and feel like it is okay, you can't play a game with me. Me guarantee you this. And me bet you that you cannot come back at Jersey, come do no more show in Jersey. Nobody can book you. And any promoter in Jersey book you for any event, me personally, I'm going to make sure I call them and tell them, say, if you want your event go on, and you don't want a problem inside of your event, take him off of it. Because if you don't take him off of it and all that, your event is not going to happen. Because I'm going to make all the arrangements I can make to make sure that I have a demonstration anywhere in Jersey. And you cannot perform in Jersey. Pick your choice which one you want. And it's not a threat. It is not a threat. It's not a violence threat. But I am telling you, I promise you that. I promise you that you will never put yourself on another flies in Jersey. Just like other artists who cannot come to Jersey and perform in Jersey. And I don't need to go into their name, and I don't need to go into that details. You've been doing this for a while, over and over and over and over, and feel like you're some bad man, or you're untouchable, or you're some Dan. You're not a Dan dog. And I will make an example out of you. A living example out of you. That's why I adjust it. O'Neal Thomas. Right? That means that when time comes, you cannot come and present any documents in any court of law and say, well, E this or E that or whatever it is. These are the documents and this is what you have done and this is the situation where we at right now. And first of all, if you find yourself in a courthouse, you're going to have a problem. Right? Our little small community that we have that are embracing you and I put gas to the fire upon line and I tell you, say, you are defend this and you are this and right. They cannot support you when time comes. They're going to leave you standing. You live in this country, same blind, ear and deaf, things that don't concern you. You don't, it's not Jamaica this, where you can pay a police and pay a judge and pay a lawyer and everything. This is America. There's a thing called defamation. There's a thing called defamation. And I swear to God up above, today is the 6th of May. Today is the day that Mikey Spice and Flower Gun and Johnny P and Macadam and I perform at the Bloom at 37 Bloomfield Avenue. Right? Today is the 6th of May, so I'm just incorporating that. I promise you this, O'Neal Thomas. I dare you to press live and come back on. There's a thing called freedom of speech. And there's a thing called harassment. And there's a thing called bullying. And there's a thing called getting up every single day and attacking people that don't trouble you. Right? People may allergy bother me. I may watch you with it. I may tell you this. May I tell you this. May I tell you this, O'Neal Thomas. I was asked to adjust you in this manner. And don't adjust it in a way where I don't have a case against you. And guess what happened? I can dig from old videos and come all the way up. I can dig. So if your friend them about you, and your friend them are going to tell you, say, it is okay for you to do these things and nobody not trouble you. You can't live in America and seek asylum and do this. Can't. And me, Christopher Crooks, will make sure that you, O'Neal Thomas, pay the price and find yourself on the other side of the law for harassing people. I will make sure. And remember this. Learn this. You don't need, I don't need to know where you live at. I don't need nobody to tell me, say, you live at this lane or that lane. That's why you have a data system in America. You have a name. And you have a social security. And you have a thing called, what we call it name, OP them call it. Some people call it OP in a police station. Once your name type in and your date of birth, your first name, your middle name, and your last name, and your date of birth, they will find an address where you're located. And as I always say to people, they cannot serve you in a church, they can serve you in a courthouse, and they can serve you in a business place. They can serve you outside of a church, but they cannot come inside of a church and serve you. So what I'm saying to you, if you think that nobody can find you, people can find you. And the sheriff will serve you a letter. And you have no choice but to come and sit down like everybody else at your own expense. And pay people lawyer fee. And compensate people for what you have done and what you stand for every single day. And not only that, when you find yourself in a situation there, you know the rest of things that comes with it. Because if you're here and you're seeking asylum and you're saying that, okay, you're scared to go back to your country and you're scared to this and all of that and all those things, then you should be here behaving in a respectable manner and leave things alone. You should be here working, paying your taxes like everybody else. You should be here contributing to the country. Not sitting every single day not contributing to the country and attacking taxpayers in this country who are paying taxes for people like you to sit there and have something to eat. A lot of you sitting in this country and you feel like say, okay, you can't do what you want to do because man at Jamaica and man at this or whatever it is. Remember, you know, dog. Remember, they came and take you off of the ship. And he was locked up for a while. And while he was locked up for a while, you're sitting there and you ask to come out of jail because of health issue and other things. You ask and they let you out. They let you out on certain grounds. And even me, same one. The dep online advocate for you and say, yo, they've let you out and I wish you all the best. And me, same one. Because nobody no wants to see nobody lock up behind bars and things like that and have a health issue. I see one was on my live. Ask Tony Mataran. Me see one, he da link Tony Mataran and say, yo, I hope everything good, you know, and all of that and, you know, rate it. When they, I think there was a GoFundMe if I don't lie. I don't remember. Right? I think there was a GoFundMe. I don't remember. Even when Tony Mataran, when the whole time I saw Mataran, you know, say, me and O'Neil Thomas are not really friends like that, but I hope they can let him out and things like let him out in a population and things regular in a society. You know what I mean? Me, ask Mataran. Ask Tony Mataran. Me never used to call and I concern. I said, boy, when him come out and all that, if there's any news that or whatever it is, ask Tony Mataran. Me used to pick up my phone. And me used to go up on my live when people are push things about you and I say, boy, they will let you out and you need help. And I was one of them that was shared on my page, even though you don't like me. Because I don't want certain things happen to certain people. I did that. And then you turn around now, and you come out, and you have a whole big talk now, and you start to attack people again. You start to call people who are not gay. You start to talk about people having sex. You start to talk about who are lick this and who and that. You start to talk about a whole bunch of things. And nobody now dig down in your personal life. Nobody know your personal life, and nobody, as a matter of fact, people know your personal life, and nobody want to get in on certain things with you because that's not for social media. You call yourself the viral king and the viral this and a man around social media. O'Neil Thomas, you don't have the money. You don't have the money to put up to take yourself out of problem. Because when you was in jail, you never have the money to put up. People help you to come out. Lot of bloggers that you get up and attack every day, and them help you to come out. That you can do here in America right now. When you're there, say seek asylum. Even when the whole situation come up with the girl and the girl get beat up and the girl go immigration and talk about what happened in immigration and report you and all that. All of them situations, everybody was out here defending you at the end of the day. Everybody. And all of that go on, and then with the whole situation happen, with your traveling documents, your temporary green card when they get and all of that, all those things, people know about it and nobody no come and beat you with it. And you get up every day. I'm going to tell you something. I do not business with people that are fit them business. I have friends who are gay. Majority of us have friends who are gay. You don't have to do what they do. You don't have to get up and hang out and drink with them. That is their lifestyle. You can stay away from them if you choose to. And I'm not here fighting for any people that are fit them business. Me in a J flag. That a fit them thing. You get up, you trouble spice, you trouble coffee, you trouble this one. Everybody a man for you. Everybody is here for you. Think about it, O'Neil Thomas. When you go inside of a court of law, and all these things have been presented and say, you run and look at it. This is what this person do every single day. Every day he get up and he cause a harm and a problem to people. He get up every day and he tell people how to live their life and him attacking people. What you think the judge is going to do? Ask a friend, because you have friends who are not telling you the truth, who are sitting here, who are defending you. You go in front of a court and all this video can present to the judge that this is what you do. What do you think is going to happen? Right? Leave people alone, make them do what they want to do. That is why I'm not going at certain things. Because if people supposed to go in a year for my details and what you do and you live it in life and all of that, right? First of all, a judge is going to ask you, what do you do for a living? You can't tell a judge what you do for a living. Where do you work? I do not work right now, Your Honor. Why you do not work? Well, I because of this and all of that, I rate it and all that. So you don't work every day. So pretty much you stay home every day. And you stay home and you attack people every day. That's what you do. Would you want a judge, a court to put you to go do community service? And put you to do community service in a neighborhood where everybody are going to see, where everybody are going to take you as a target practice. And shame and make you feel a certain way. Would you want to get up and go do community service every single day and not receive anything? These are things that happen to people like you. Every day you get up at home and this and that and rate it and blah 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 and the system this and Andrew this and Andrew and this and blah blah who here from who and this and that. You live in America where gay lives, where gay runs. Gay are here every single day. And you know gay people come up on the internet every single day and attack you. Do you know that if coffee goes somewhere right now and somebody attack coffee under any circumstances and somebody say, are you telling me it, you know that you'll be arrested and charged? Eh? You know that if somebody attacks somebody and use your name, whether or not you do it or not, the fact that you use it, you know that you can be on a serious charge for it? Do you think that it's hard for them to remove you from this country for your behavior? Eh? Do you think it is hard for them to remove you from this country for your behavior? It is not hard. And nobody wants to see you in a situation. Nobody wants to see you go back in a country where nobody is going to support you and your finances is going to mess up and you're going to in a certain situation, and if their situation get worse, you don't have the money for medical. You're here, you sit here, you do like what everybody do, work, take care of yourself and mind your own business. You have kids. You work and you take care of your kids them. And these are the things you do. So dog, may I tell you today, aka O'Neil Thomas, Foota, may I tell you this, dog. I swear on the Bible, I swear to God up to the Creator up above. You come back online and you use my name in any of these form of things and put things on me that you don't know about me, I promise you this. I am going to move forward because I already figured out how much it costs to move forward, and I'm going to take you to 50 Washington Street in Newark, New Jersey. And you're going to have to come to court and you have to present and prove to the court these things that you're saying. Where is the proof? And not only that too, the court can issue an order against you where you cannot use my name under any circumstances. You can't send no shade. You can't send nobody to say nothing about me. You will be arrested and charged. Let's not go down the road there, dog. You talk. Do what you do. But this is not a laughing matter. This is not a joking matter. I'm going to take one for the team. All of the people when you harass every single day with this behavior, I am going to make sure. And I know how to get in touch with Coffee Day manager. And I know how to get in touch with Spice. And I know how to get in touch with other people. And I will get letter from every single one of them. Every one of them. I promise you this. And I will present it to the lawyer, and the lawyer present it to the court. And you will have to come from Fort Lauderdale and come here to answer to this matter. First of all, I don't work with apology. I don't work with apology because you claim that anything you say out of your mouth, that's right there. I don't work with apology. You can't apologize to me. You can't come to me with certain form of conversation. Once it reaches the law, that's right there, and it's called to the finishing line. There's no sympathy, there's nothing. You feel me? This is where it's there. And I want you to know that. You can come and press live and say what you want to say and all of that. Dr. Fish, Dr. this and rate. You come and say what you want to say. You have a freedom of speech. But remember that. There's a price to pay. And it is your choice of what you want to do at this moment or how you're going to deal with this situation. But the situation will bring you in court. And you do not want people to have your name that you was brought to court or in court for things you do that can be prevented. Remember, you know, I work for myself. See, let me just renew my license. See it here? See my construction license, let me just renew it. Literally. Right? I am a business person. I am a business person. And I see that when I'm a business person, I'm a public figure, I see same thing just like you. Right? I have my license right there, so. So therefore, I have a lot of grounds. I pay taxes. I have a lot of grounds. Make sure I'm a license we get to. Yes, I. See? I have a lot of grounds. I am so glad that I met that guy from Facebook. You have my license. I'm so glad I met the guy from Facebook. And if you think I'm joking, try me. If you think me a joke, try me, O'Neil Thomas. This is a fair warning. This is a fair warning I'm giving you. And the next time, you won't see nobody personally live and can talk about you. You sit right there and you wait, and the process will start. And when the process starts, you deal with it. You don't want to sit on live, doing a live somewhere, and a sheriff come walk up in front of you while you're on live and serve your documents. Because you have to take it. And if you don't take the documents, as long as the sheriff make contact with you, and they can document it that, okay, we have made contact with the individual, you cannot say you wasn't served. And when you serve, you have to come to court. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to keep coming back and forth to courthouse or Jersey and pay money you don't have. When that money you can give it to your kids and make your life better. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to know that there's an event going on in Jersey. And somebody call you to book you. And you have to decline that you cannot do any event right now. Because I tell you, you continue in that manner, I am going to make sure I embarrass you in a way where you're not going to be able to live with it. I will make sure that I make all the arrangements in a Jersey. That you don't do another event over here. Pick your choice. And we can move from Jersey to New York in the tri-state area. Just to make an example out of you, for you to understand what the matter is. I am not saying nothing more. But leave it right there, sir. And I raise my right hand to say to the people that follows me and watch me, this is not a laughing matter. This don't make me upset. I'm not mad about it. But right now, it's a different situation. Press live and come back on and call my name. Press live and say things about me where you don't know. I dare you to come and do it. And you're going to know what is a laughing matter. And you're going to know what time it is. In other words, stay over this and stay over here, so. If you want to, if you come and say me know it's bigger things like that, it's okay. You want to run a little joke, it's fine. Nobody's stopping you from doing your blogging. You can do your blogging as much as well. I used to do things online, and I have to look into life and people that's around me, lawyers and different person. Show me certain values and I say, you know what happened? Me now deal with that situation, let me deal with it the way I'm supposed to do it. And I switch up my game of who I was. That means I can always have a case. And remember, it's 90 days. 90 days. You have 90 days to file the documents within the time of when the incident happened. In some state. You understand? When you're adjusting a person, you adjust them by their legal name. That means that they cannot say you was adjusting them by the alien name. That's why I adjust you as O'Neil Thomas. Let's not go down this road and let's not make this situation be something where it's gonna end up cost you thousands of dollars and it's gonna end up cost you problem with your asylum that you're seeking. Let's not go down this road.
Yes, guys, that was a strong warning to Foota hype, all right? So right about now, all those who now check out the Niger Boy Mr. Vegas video, Blessings Pouring Down, wanna go ahead and check it out. It is a very entertaining and mood lifting song, so wanna go and go support the thing, man, all right?
This year.
Blessings pouring down,
Yeah.
down like a waterfall, pouring down, down, down.
Check.
Yes, so that song you may talk. You don't know me can't play no more, so no go and go stream the song, buy the song, support the music, all right?